All right, sorry about that. I am having technical difficulties. Can you guys tell me, is my voice doubling, multiplying? I had to cut my monitor off, so I don't know if it's fucking working, but we're gonna try it anyway, whatever. I don't understand what the fuck's happening. Let's fucking do it.
Cancel the schools, genocide the kids, nominate the fools.
Hell yeah! You're watching The Dusty Show. Let's do it.
Dead society of zombies. Hey, are we great yet? I pledge allegiance to this man. In fraud we trust, that's the plan. No heroes left, our tail is tucked. I hope you understand. We are so fucked.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the universe's finest one-man show. It's the Dusty Show. No idea what the fuck's going on with this motherfucker. Whatever, fuck it, we do it live. I don't need to hear myself. It's all good. What's up, everybody? Hope you had a good weekend out there. What did you guys do? I did nothing productive this weekend. Actually, I rekindled my love for VR video games. I love VR. It's fucking awesome. And then, like, I take a day off and I forget how awesome it is, and I never play again. And then every once in a while, I go back and play it. I'm like, holy shit, this is badass. I've been playing Atomic Heart and Expedition 33 in VR. And, man, it's really, really engrossing. It's like you're there, dudes. So, what you guys are doing, let me know in the chat. Got a big show for you guys tonight. It almost writes itself. Pretty fucking cool. Pretty fucking cool. And let's go ahead and kick it off, folks. Gotta get it going so we can get it over with. First off, as always, Super Chats are up. You know how it works. Like one of the show's Super Chats. No questions dodged. Every question answered on my Super Chats. There's a $sign over here by the chat. Chat. You click it. Boom. Here you go. $, and you hit Super Chat. And you scroll it up to $10,000. And then I'll read your words. Or whatever. Whatever you can afford. It's all good. And all right, let's go ahead. You guys know what we're starting with tonight. Little war. Huh, good God, y'all. Yep. Fascism taking over the United States right now, folks. Not even trying to fucking hide it. Full on, full court press. I've been telling you guys about this for years. Trump is trying to incite an insurrection so that he can do the Insurrection Act, make himself a dictator. He's speedrunning it, I guess. He wants to do it in the first year. That gives him 3 more years in power to make sure he locks that shit down. Make sure there's no way we can wiggle out of, I guess, Trump dictatorship. And after that, I guess they're going to put Coke Jr. in there. I guess Barron will be after that. Will be ruled by generation after generation of Trump saying, hey, we deserve it, folks. We deserve it. That's what we asked for, right? Whatever makes this system collapse quicker, I'm on board for it. And as we always do, folks, we're going to check out the top story graphic. And we're going to give AI one shot, AI, to see how you did to make the thumbnail for this show a video. Go. All right, here we go. We got Trump as Xerxes, whatever his name is. And oh my God, please turn over. His brain's gone. Oh, it's smoke that covered his face. And then, oh, fight. Oh, that was terrible. All right, one more time. All right, you got Xerxes from the 300 movie. And then the cops are like, oh, let's kill Xerxes. And then they're joining with the 300 people. Hey, this AI's kind of base, to be honest with you. I wish this was real life. Turn on the 8-foot Donald Trump. That gets my vote. Anyway. Trash, it is trash. I said it was trash. You don't have to tell me it's trash when I know it's trash, okay? Okay? Anyway. First up, if you guys have been under a rock, this is what the ICE have been doing across the globe. Mostly America, though. ICE invades child's birthday party claiming it was gang meetings. I told you guys about this at the last show. They gave ICE a memo. Hey, you guys need to think outside the bun. You guys need to start rounding up people everywhere. Do what we call collateral arrest. Just arrest fucking anybody. And then hopefully the illegals you're after will like feel sorry that you're arresting innocent people. And they'll turn themselves in or whatever. I guess they have quotas. They get tons of fucking money. The government's trying to pass a bill to give them $40,000 each in a bonus per year. That's just a bonus. $40,000 just in bonuses for ICE agents, y'all. So they have the new Gestapo, the new SS, rounding up the Browns. And it's just the first step, folks. This is a trial run to see how willing we are to lay down and accept it. To see how willing we are to rise up against this. And they sort of want us to rise up against it so Trump can do the Insurrection Act and he can try to, it seems like he's trying to get California to succeed from the Union. I guess they feel like if they do that, they'll have an easier time winning the presidency, and which they will if you have California and their huge block of electorates. Then way easier your path to the White House if you're a conservative, though I don't really think they're that worried about that because, you know, they're dictators and whatnot. But yeah, a lot of people upset about it, folks. When you want to know what all the protests are about, what all the riots are about, what people are standing up against, it's this.
I can't handle this, y'all. This is crazy, yo. I didn't think this was about to affect me like this. But our neighbor's school, y'all know I work at a school. Fuck. Our neighboring school, I think it's Gratas, I don't know how to say it. It's Gratas or something like that. They were having their graduation. And there's helicopters in the sky. Most of these schools are... Fuck, yo. Most of these schools are predominantly Hispanic. Gratas, I believe elementary, was having their graduation. And all of a sudden, a bunch of parents have to run out because ISIS is there. This is the story that I'm hearing. And, you know, our school goes on lockdown. Our principal, you know, tells us it's a drill, but we know it's not a drill. And, you know, I had to come outside. It's my break. We kind of got like off of a soft lockdown, and you know, parents had to run out because they don't have papers, and they had to leave their kids because the kids do. What type of shit is this, yo? And then
America.
Kids are freaking grabbing teachers and crying on their leg because they don't know if they're about to see their parents when they get home. What the fuck is this? And we voted for this shit?
Well, the racists did.
15 people just got picked up on Wilshire at the Home Depot. On Wilshire. Yo.
Yep, round at the Browns. That was the whole fucking plan. We told you, we begged. When I saw my Christian buddy at the 7-Eleven, I was like, yeah, I'm really worried they're going to round up the Browns. And he was like, I don't think they're going to do that. And I was like, they said they're going to do it. And he was like, I don't care about them. And I was like, yeah, that's why you're a Christian. That's why you're a Christian and I'm not. Because you don't give a fucking shit. Just no empathy. No caring for your fellow human beings whatsoever. You can't even go to your kid's graduation in this goddamn country anymore, folks. So yeah, people are fed up. People are mad. And they're doing it on purpose. They're trying to instigate us to fight back. So what do? Do you lay down? Or do you get what they want or you fight back? I guess we fucking fight back. I guess it's fuck around and find out o'clock. Hopefully, a lot of people remember their oaths to the Constitution, not carry out these evil fucking plans. I want all you motherfuckers to know that when those Nazis were sitting on trial at Nuremberg, you know what they said? We were just following our orders. We were just following our orders. You know what happened to them? They got their fucking necks hung. We stretched those motherfuckers' necks. Fuck around and find out, motherfuckers. You can't abuse people and say you're just doing your job. That shit don't cut it. And you guys heard about Khaby Lame? So this guy's the most popular TikToker in the world. This guy. Been around for fucking ever. Well, for 5 years at least. Super famous, like 120 million. He's the guy that makes the video. He shows somebody doing something stupid. And then he shows you how to do it simply. And he goes, see? See? This is how you do it. But he doesn't talk. Hugely popular. Everybody from every country, dialect understands. He ain't got to even fucking speak no language. He just connects with everybody doing this. So, of course, the maggots, the fascists trying to make everybody who's not white's life terrible. So this guy who's rich because he got famous on TikTok has been coming to America trying to set up businesses, trying to invest in our country. He's from Italy. He's not a citizen of here, but he's been in our country, you know, doing his job, trying to help out, right? Well, they're trying to report him, get him in fucking trouble, get him deported, bragging about doing so, too. Here's Bo Loudon, right-wing dickhead. Meet far-left TikToker star Khaby Lame. This guy's not a far left TikToker. Literally, he's not political at all. All he does is make videos like I just showed you. Nothing political about any fucking thing he does. He's saying that he's far left, one, to justify attacking this guy, trying to get him deported, trying to get him bothered by ICE. And number two, because he's black. If you're black, you're left-leaning TikTok, far left, because you're black. You got to be. What else is the alternative here? So anyway, bragging. He's an illegal alien. He's literally not an illegal alien. He's a citizen of Italy. I think he did outstay his visa. I guess maybe that makes him sort of. He was just arrested in Vegas and is in ICE custody. To verify, go to ICE, blah, blah, blah. So they're all bragging about it. Spread this all over social media. It turns out this is actually true. He self-deported after they let him fucking go. But I don't blame this guy never for wanting to come back to America. Why the fuck would you? This goddamn hellhole. So, yeah, Khaby Lame posts on social media after ICE confirms detaining him. So let this be a lesson to every foreign person in the world. You are not welcome here. Even if you're on vacation, you want to know how you absolutely kill tourism in the United States? Like this. The NYPD and ICE mistakenly arrest a Chilean woman on vacation in New York. Imagine planning a vacation to America and seeing this shit. Handcuffed, roughed up. They could literally disappear you to concentration camps in a foreign country while you're on vacation. And they'll be like, oopsies, hey, we don't have any power to get you back. What do you want us to do? Our hands are tied. So, if you run a hotel, a B&B, any kind of tourist industry, and you voted for Donald Trump, I cannot wait till you go fucking bankrupt. I wish I could really say to you what I wanted to say, but I'm gonna be nice. You know what I'm thinking. Meanwhile, folks, quit being so mean to ICE. Why does everybody hate ICE? Yes, we're violating your rights, and we're arresting people who are not here illegally. We're arresting U.S. citizens. We're deporting children who are U.S. citizens, even children with cancer. We're literally sending people to concentration camps for fucking life without any due process whatsoever. But I demand you stop being mean to us, everybody. Here's ICE acting director, Whitey Piss Baby.
My officers and agents walk into danger so other people can sleep safely at night.
All right, you guys the ones putting us in danger, all right? I got brown folks living next to me. They ain't bother me a goddamn second of my life. But you motherfuckers bother me, for sure. You're the terrorist.
So kids can make it to school safely and play outside. So while it's easy to be an armchair quarterback and make up talking points that get activists riled up.
Yeah, it's easy to point out what we're doing, to show video of our actions, to play our exact fucking words. It's easy to do that. Yeah, it is. It's really easy to do that. We'll keep doing it, motherfucker. You ain't shutting us up.
Bottom line is my officers and agents are out there protecting the same people who are threatening their safety.
Nobody's threatening my safety except for the ICE agents.
Law enforcement's common sense. Politicians need to stop putting my people in danger. I'm not asking them to stop. I'm demanding that they stop.
All right. I'm not asking you to take this dick. I'm demanding you take this dick. I'm demanding you choke on my dick. I'm demanding, okay, that my dick's down your throat and you just sit there until you pass out from lack of fucking oxygen. I'm not asking you, motherfucker. I'm demanding it.
Here's what I have to say to Boston Mayor Michelle Wu, Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, and anyone else stirring up the outrage about what ICE does.
Right here, motherfucker.
These are real people with real families.
I know.
Hurting.
I know. Let's find out who they are. Let's put them in a fucking database. Let's dox these motherfuckers. Let's out these fucking fascists. Let's shame the fucking shit out of them. There should be nowhere they can go in this society where people aren't shitting in their fucking food. You see an ICE agent in your restaurant, take a big old shit, smear it all their fucking food. Whatever you gotta do, send a message loud and goddamn clear. Fuck it, it's war. You want war? It's fucking war. No peace, motherfucker. Ain't a goddamn place you can go and feel secure.
Rhetoric and inflammatory comments. And it's time to remember that.
Yeah, I remember. I ain't never forgetting. Nobody should forget. This is what you motherfuckers want. There's way more of us than there are of you. You fucking got it. You want to get crazy? Woo! Let's get crazy, motherfuckers. I'm ready. Let's go. While I sit on my ass and do nothing in the cover of my bed. I'm fake, but I'm loud, so that's cool. And yeah, oh, won't someone please think of the Gestapo? Yeah, definitely going to think of the Gestapo as we the Gestapo. I become Martin Trailer Cream. The Gazpacho. Let's think of the Gazpacho when we're shitting in their food. And then I guess the mask not allowed anymore, folks. Great job by the National Guard in Los Angeles. We have an incompetent Governor Newsom. Anyway, we will not tolerate. From now on, mask will not be allowed. Yeah, hey. I guess if another pandemic hits, we're all fucked because no mask anymore. Hey, Trump can just declare it. Nobody's allowed to wear masks. I guess Halloween is canceled, y'all. What the fuck are we going to do? Masks will not be allowed to be worn at protests. I have the First Amendment free speech rights to wear whatever the fuck I want to. You can't tell me what the fuck to wear, dude. You're not the king. I mean, I guess you are, but not going to take it lying goddamn down. But you know who does get to wear a mask and it's completely fucking fine? The people meant to protect and serve us. Our government jackbooted thugs. They all need their masks, folks. And the acting director is going to explain to us why they need to wear a mask. Surprise, it's exactly the reason you think.
A lot of agencies were invited to come out 2 weeks ago in Los Angeles where we ran an operation where ICE officers were doxxed. So let's just say that again.
So when they say doxxed, they mean that we were allowed to know who they were. So I guess technically every policeman is doxxed because policemen have to wear their name on their badge and their badge number, right? I guess they're all doxxed. If you know who's abusing your rights, that's doxing them. We can't have that, folks. We can't have American people knowing who's violating us, who's disappearing us, who's carrying out this fucking evil. It all has to be done behind mask, in secret, not in the light of day, because they're the good guys.
People are out there taking photos of the names, their faces,
Good.
and posting them online
Good.
with death threats.
Where can I find this shit? Now, I'm not for the death threats, but I'm definitely for shitting in their food. Pissing, shitting, throw shit at them. Smear it all in their fucking eyeball sockets. Let them have fucking pink eye for the rest of their fucking life. I don't give an F. In Minecraft, I'm just kidding. Don't really do any of this, y'all. Don't do any of this.
To their family and themselves. So I'm sorry if people are offended by them wearing masks.
I'm sorry that you're offended that we're going to shit in your food. I'm sorry that you're offended that no matter where you go for the rest of your fucking life, you got to be worried about the doo-doo in your McDonald's Happy Meal, motherfucker. I know
officers and agents go out there and put their lives on the line and their family on the line because people don't like what immigration enforcement is.
Is your life in danger because you're violating people's civil rights and disappearing to the concentration camps? Good, motherfucker! It's find out o'clock, bitch! You might want to thought about that, hey, before you took a job as a fascist terrorist thug. You know? Hey, working for a terrorist organization is dangerous as shit. I suggest you quit. But if you do it, whatever fucking happens to you, happens to you. I ain't gonna shed no goddamn tears. I'm gonna get in trouble, y'all. I gotta calm down. But anyway, this brings up a good question about this mask wearing, folks. We've already had lots of incidents where people are pretending to be ICE agents just to harass brown people. I guess they're trying to make us into this zombified sheep society where somebody says they're ICE. They don't have to show you identity. They don't have to, like I said, if they have their name on their shirt or whatever, that's doxing. So they can wear a mask. They don't have to identify themselves. They have to give you any kind of proof who they are. And you just have to bow down, worship them, and do whatever the fuck they say. So what's keeping for people from pretending to be ICE and just raping the shit out of you? You're not allowed to fight back. Fighting back might get you killed. Fighting back might get you in prison for the rest of your fucking life. This guy makes a good point.
This is why they can't wear masks. This is why they need to be in uniform and not wearing plain clothes. Because people like this exist. And you want me to just trust when some guy in plain clothes comes up to me and says, "Oh, I'm a government agent. You need to come with me right now." Because here's what happens. This woman found herself in this situation. And what does she do? Does she resist?
Says man arrested in attempted rape after alleged posing as ICE agent in Brooklyn.
In case he's lying, which he was, and risk getting beat down by ICE agents? Or does she comply and get raped because he's not a fucking ICE agent?
That's what they want.
If you're gonna have the balls to snatch people off the street, do it in uniform and show your goddamn face.
That's doxing. They're the good guys, so they have to hide their identity from the American people, y'all, because we are the enemy. That's literally how they fucking see us. It is a war. A war has been declared on the American people. We have just entered the second American Civil War, folks. It's time to pick a motherfucking side. Stephen Miller, an insurrection against the laws, blah, blah, blah. Yesterday, according to Heather Thomas, actress, yesterday the mask yanked my employee's son's friend out of his car at Home Depot and detained him as a non-documented for 3 hours, saying they didn't believe his driver's license was real and taunting him. Kid is a citizen and an American. Yeah, you want to know why people are pissed off? This is why people are pissed off. They're doing whatever they fucking want to. They're violating our Constitution. They're violating our fucking rights. This is 100% what every patriot said they needed their fucking guns for. You fake sacks of shit. I just want you to know, I never believed you. I always knew you were fucking full of shit. I always knew you were about fucking nothing. We all did. But I'm glad time has proven it to us. And then, folks, you don't believe it's a war? Well, believe them when they act like it. A helicopter just landed near the DHS building in Compton to resupply federal agents.
Point. And again, we don't
dropping
really have
off
a whole lot of context
fresh supplies, fresh weapons and shit
We just
for the
know that
siege.
We've been watching what appear to be law enforcement.
And absolutely acting like it's a war. I guess they didn't know they were being filmed here, folks. This is what the LAPD do when they don't think anybody's looking. They're using their horses to stomp on this gentleman. First they kick him, knock him down, bring the horse over to trample on him. Hit him with sticks, folks, in the new fucking America. It's like any third world country you've ever seen, any banana republic, any war-torn shithole. That's what we are now, folks. It only took us 6 months to get here. In the new fucking America. And this is what they wanted all along, folks. This is what they were talking about. Civil war, civil war, civil war. They declared it far before it fucking happened. They declared war on us, folks. And the first war zone, the first battlefield appears to be L.A. Here's ICE running over protesters. Look at them running for the people.
Is when we started seeing some sort of smoke to help try and keep those people from the gate here. Okay, so here we are. We're in the middle of the street here. You can see
protesters
one person
trying to stop them.
Trying to stand right in front of this SUV here, but he's going to... it's just such a dangerous situation here.
It's a dangerous situation.
And it's really not going to do him any good to be standing there and possibly get ran over by
Literally,
agents.
they're doing whatever they think they can, though. People are going fucking nuts.
They're on 9th Street now.
Because we're at war now.
Crowd is running alongside
because
with
the
these
dictator
vehicles.
has turned on the American people and sicked the goddamn troops on them.
This SUV is not going to stop. Someone throwing, looks like,
wow. Yeah.
All right, let me widen out here. Okay, so we saw some eggs being...
Another angle of that. Watch out. Yeah, you got to get run over, dude. You got to get run over, yeah. You got to get run over. I don't suggest you stand in front of their cars because they're chicken shit. They ain't going to stop for you. They feel obligated to kill you, folks. And if you don't believe it's a war, folks, they'll shoot you in the head and then they'll blame you for it. Even if you're a peaceful protester, just out there using your First Amendment rights the Constitution gave you, they'll still blame you. Hiding. They're hiding from the jackbooted thugs, but you can't hide.
You can't give that. You can't call an ambulance.
There's no ambulance to be had. Right there. You guys created. Guys, what happened?
You did this. You see what you did? You made us shoot you in the head. Peacefully protesting the God man. You're not allowed to do that. It's not allowed in the new America.
There's an emergency response.
You shot her in the head.
You can't, and they want to leave her here.
Hey, be a good citizen and take her to
No, you should
Be a good citizen.
Aren't you here to protect and serve? Aren't you here to protect and serve?
No, they're not here to protect and serve.
Protect and serve?
Obviously not. They are troops in the fucking war. And they picked their goddamn side, folks.
Stay here, the longer it's going to take for ambulance to get here.
No, that's such a lie. They got a damn ambulance here. No, you shot her in the head with a rubber bullet.
Back off.
No, we're trying to get you to just make a fucking phone call.
Use your fucking.
Why do you make a phone call to help her? Shoot you in the head, blame you for it. Won't help you. Protect and serve. It's a full takeover, folks. If you're not prepared, you better goddamn get prepared. It's starting in LA, but this shit's fucking spreading. They not even trying to hide it, folks. It's like goddamn Gaza, where the Israeli troops shoot the journalist because they don't want them fucking filming. Here's the America, folks. An Australian journalist out there trying to report on it. This guy with his little rubber bullet looks right at her and shoots her.
Moving them on through the heart of LA.
Look at it. What? Looking right at her? Shoots right at her.
Shot the rubber bullets at protesters.
No, she's a reporter.
Moving them on through
sees the
heart
camera.
of LA.
Don't give a fuck. Knows he's on camera. Don't give a fuck. And this is why they want to hide their IDs, folks. Because they've waged war on us in the light of fucking day, and they don't want you to know who the fuck they are. Of course they don't. Because they know they're the bad guys. They know they're fucking evil. And they're good with it, folks. They want to be. This is their time to shine. They've been sitting around masturbating to fantasies of this for years. And here it is, folks. Hey, welcome to the World Cup, I guess. Foreigners from all over the world going to come here for the World Cup. Here's what you're coming to. It's fucking Fallujah now in America. Welcome, soccer fans. Come on over. Come on over. Yeah. Woo. We free as shit, yeah. Finally, Donald Trump made America great, baby. Now we're just like every other third world shithole. Which is the plan. Hard to believe what's fucking happening in this goddamn country, folks. And where are they getting these guys from? How long are they training these ICE agents? They're the goofiest, most feckless morons you could possibly imagine, like this fucking loser. Watch him. He's gonna try to whip his baton out to intimidate this guy because, of course, gonna drop his own baton. What a fucking loser. Look at this guy. Give me my baton back. Oh my God. I gotta intimidate this guy over here because we're free. How dare you try to stop me from rounding up the Browns or talk back to me? I'll smack you with this baton if I can hold it in my goddamn hand.
Yeah.
Y'all fired up, folks. I gotta admit. But hey, I think this is the right level of angry to be when the fucking Civil War just goddamn started.
Hey, todo va a estar bien, papa, hey.
Oh my fucking God, bro.
I'm not doing anything.
There's a super tough guys. This is why they're covering their faces, y'all.
Hey, look at that. Hey, he's choking him. He's choking him. Hey, look, hey. Hey, I'm not
terrorists
doing shit. Hey,
coming to a neighborhood to you soon if they're not already there, folks.
It's all being recorded. Dale.
They don't care if it's recorded.
I'm not
You're not allowed to know their
anything.
names or see their
I'm right
faces.
here on the curb. What you gonna do? Nigga ain't put the fucking bags down. Niggas, you ain't gonna do shit. Hey, déjalo. Hey, just let it be. Déjalo, papa. Déjalo, papa. Papa, déjalo. Está bien, déjalo.
Here's cops lighting up a car with crowd control munitions. I guess they got a little bit close. So here they are, pouring about, I don't know, $100,000 worth of ammo into it. It's America! Woo! Yeah! 6 6 months is all it took, baby. Fuck yeah. Man, I'm so proud right now. I can just shit a flag. I'm so proud, y'all. I can't believe we're finally here. God bless Donald Trump. Thank you. Hey, thank you, maggots. Thank you for owning us. We're also owned, aren't we? Speed ran, destroying this goddamn country. Breaking chaos erupts in Los Angeles as protesters clash with the law. Shit escalated quickly. But keep in mind, folks, this was all done by design. None of this was an accident. This is exactly what they wanted to do. I told you they were going to do it. For years, I've been telling you they were going to do this. Because Donald Trump wants to be a dictator, and this is his opportunity to sign the Insurrection Act. He's going to say, hey, they don't have elections in Ukraine. You're okay with Zelensky not having elections during wartime. We're clearly in wartime right now. How come it's okay for him not to have elections and it's not okay for me not to have elections? You guys are hypocrites. We can't have elections now because of the war that's happening. 100%, folks. That's what's happening right now. Here's some anti-ICE protesters in downtown LA being escalated within hours of Trump's National Guard arriving with tear gas and non-lethal bullets, folks. They're there 100% to instigate this, to escalate it on purpose. They are actively attempting to start the war, and they did it, folks. The traitors to the American people, the traitors to the Constitution. They know what they're doing, and they're fine with it. Just like the SS, just like the Nazis. They signed up for it. They're ready to fucking go. I hope when all this shit is said and done, the international courts are paying the fuck attention. I hope they're readying the fucking gallows out at Nuremberg. Now, I don't want anybody to hurt anybody. I don't want any violence whatsoever. But I do want every single one of these traitors to the Constitution, every one of these war criminals right here, tried for their crimes, and if found guilty, punished to the full extent of the law, the international law. That's what I want. Law and order, justice is what I want. We have to make examples out of these people. Legally. And here's some heroes standing up to the jackbooted thugs. There's more of us than there are of them. They're terrified of us. That's why they're doing this, folks. They're scared out of their fucking skin. Their teeth chattering. These fucking cowards are so scared of the American people. Because they know they're outnumbered. That's why they have to behave this way.
Watch yourself, you fucking pig! That's what I fucking thought! That's what I fucking thought! Yeah!
Not an ounce of courage in any of these people. Anybody with courage wouldn't be involved in this. You don't turn on the American fucking people. You stand with us, not against us. But you guys want to stand against the American people? Hey, I don't advise it. It's dangerous to do. But if that's what you want to do, that's on you, motherfuckers. You made your decision, right? Don't come crying to me when karma finds your ass. And for some reason, I don't know why, the ICE protesters really hate Waymo. I don't know if they think that it's Tesla. It's not Tesla. Waymo seems okay to me. Anyway, they're burning all kinds of these automatic self-driving Waymo cars. They're like ordering Waymos, and when they show up, they're destroying them. I guess you got to destroy something. I don't know about that, y'all. I think you should leave Waymo alone. That's just my opinion. But also, it's just a car. I don't really give a shit. And Ugly ass Hassan Abbey was out there, folks, and finally he puts a mask on his face. Thank you. Good God. Now I can finally listen to what he has to say without having to look at that hard face.
I think they're going to push in from this side of the road. Oh, fuck. That fucked my hair up.
Should have hit your face. Would have improved it, but damn, so close.
Oh, no, put it back up. Oh, God. Oh, shit.
Anyway.
God.
I think they're going to push in from this side.
Oh, God, I got to turn that off before something happens and I feel weird. Am I naughty? I mean, anyway. And then, talking about a stud, folks. I believe the children are future. Some hero shit. I felt a Luigi big dick energy here. Here's a skateboarder who ICE is just peppering with about $20,000 worth of non-lethal ammunition because they have endless fucking money. Watch this fucking king just take that shit. Look at it. There's our tax dollars at work, folks. We can't afford cancer research. We can't afford food for hungry children. We can't afford to house the homeless or veterans. Nothing. We got plenty of money to shoot at this skateboard kid for standing there. Look how scared they are of him. Oh my God, he's coming right at us. So brave, aren't they? They're terrified of us, folks. They see every single one of us as their fucking enemy. More king shit here from this protester.
You told me you got caught up in the tear gas as well. Describe what happened to you.
Oh, just tasted a little tear gas. Tasted like fascism.
Well, you told me you got
I love the taste of fascism in the morning. Eat that shit up. Drink your tear gas down, motherfuckers. And people are mad, rightfully so, angry. Here they are, pelting rocks at police cars, y'all. Shit is popping off. Trump only been president 6 months, y'all. Not even 6 months yet. We're doing great, people. Endless money for new cars, though. They'll just charge it to you guys, unfortunately. That's how the system works. And, of course, hypocrisy. That's all MAGA has, folks. Johnny MAGA, back in 2022, when Joe Biden was president, learn the laws of this country, bud. We don't send the army into cities for rioting. That's what the British did in 1773. I don't know where you come from, but this isn't a communist dictatorship. Now that Trump's president, oh my God, Trump arrives at USC 316 in Newark, New Jersey. After deploying the National Guard to Los Angeles to crush the rioters, we are so back. Yay, yay, for sending the army into cities for rioting. Yay, for behaving like the British did in 1773. Hey, it's different when we do it, motherfuckers. Complete different set of rules. You're the hypocrite. And this is them now, folks. This is every one of the patriots here in Mississippi that tell me they needed their guns for when the government treads on them. Now they're like, please tread on me, Daddy. I love it when you tread on me. Oh, my God. I'm going to spread my legs. Could you stomp my nuts, Daddy? Please stomp my nuts, Daddy. That's what they all are like. And I always knew it. I always knew you guys were pussies. I always knew you had tiny dicks, and those guns were just a replacement just because you didn't feel manly enough. That and those big ass trucks you small dick motherfuckers are driving, everybody sees right through it. But here's freedom for you folks. The official royal fluffer, Looney Laura Purge Mass Loomer, wants to ban the Kiafe. Yeah, let's just ban scarves in this country, folks, because as we always know, the more shit you ban, the freer we are. The greater the country gets. Ban the Kiafe. There should be mass roundups of all protesters who are seen wearing the Kiafe at these riots. It should be classified as terrorist paraphernalia. Ban Kiafe and designate the Muslim Brotherhood as a terrorist organization. Yeah, not the Star of David, not the Israeli flag of these terrorists. The ones doing all the genocide and child murder. No, the ones trying to stop them are the terrorists, folks. And I can't help but notice that all the Jordan Peterson fans are quiet as shit. Remember, he made millions telling us that if you dare criticize a trans person's clothing, that was hate speech, and they're going to round you up for it. Something that never happened, was never going to happen. He just lied. Remember that? Compelled speech, he called it. How is banning clothing that you're wearing, turning the clothing you're wearing into hate speech, not exactly the same goddamn thing, but actually real this time? But they never cared about any of this, folks. Just like they don't care about anything. They are your enemy. All they want to do is hurt you. I suggest you wise up. And this is how they're doing it, folks. This got 53,000 likes on right-wing social media. This is how they're justifying starting civil war against America. This is how they're justifying attacking Americans, rounding us up, violating our civil rights, by trying to scapegoat and lie about brown people to make you afraid of them. And here's the crazy part. So this is lying about what this gentleman says. It got 53,000 likes, even though anybody can click on this video and actually hear what he says and know that this is not what he said. But this is how right-wing social media works. They know that 99% of the people that like this video and share it aren't actually going to click on it. They're just going to read the headline and then share it anyway. And even the ones that did watch it and listen to it and heard that he didn't actually say what they claim he said, they don't actually care because they feel morally obligated to lie. During the Los Angeles ICE raids, a Mexican man shouts directly in an FBI agent's face, "I'll kill your mama." We've gotten to a point where people in California are so boldened, they'll threaten to murder FBI agents' mother to their faces. Bring the National Guard and martial law. This is how they're trying to justify it, folks. Martial law. Because this guy said, "I'll kill your mama." Let's listen to what he said.
I'll tell your mama how you proud.
All right, let's play it again. What did he say?
Go tell your mama how you proud.
He said, "Go tell your mama how you're proud." Very clearly he said that.
Go tell your mama how you proud.
He literally didn't say, "I will kill your mama." Go tell your mama how you're proud.
Go tell your mama how you proud of rallying people and taking them in. What crime did they make? What crime did they commit?
Doesn't matter there, folks. 53,000 likes. You read the comments. Round them all up. Martial law. Thank you, goddamn Trump. Thank you. Finally, Trump is stopping these criminals. And yeah, Americans, when the former Mexican territory got Mexicans in it, what you guys think was going to happen when you colonized Mexico? Okay, there's going to be a few of them around still. Crackers might want to get used to it. Meanwhile, John Rocker, right-wing dickhead, I hear he's a bad quarterback or something, not really sure, says, if you're waving a Mexican flag, you belong in Mexico. Oh, really? Well, then does that apply to Israel? Does that apply to everybody? Worshipping Israel, waving their flag all the goddamn time, even more than the American? It doesn't. Why? Huh? Weird. Sort of a double set of standard there, isn't it, Rocker? Then breaking, anti-ICE rioters are now throwing rocks at federal agents. Watch how fast they're getting out of fucking town. Watch how terrified these ICE agents are, folks. They know we hate them. They're scared to fucking death, these cowards. Shit is popping off, y'all. Literally, this is like any third world country. If you saw this happening in other fucking countries, you would be like, yeah, that sounds about right for a war-torn shithole. Ow. That dude's fucking up some cars, isn't he? It's good aim. Good throw. Man. This is crazy. This whole fucking thing is crazy, y'all. God damn, this is wild. But they'll have endless money to fix their cars, folks. They'll just charge to the taxpayers. Charge us for our own oppression. And then somebody threw a Molotov cocktail at them. Like I said, it's a war zone now, folks. There it is. Boom. Nice toss. That escalated quickly. Man, we fell so fast, y'all. I thought it would take at least a couple years for America to completely collapse, but I guess they have a different timetable. They got to get the shit going. And then he just ordered the military and defense officials to liberate Los Angeles from the migrant invasion, y'all. Now he's calling it a violent insurrection so he can sign the Insurrection Act, which was always the fucking plan. They're out there literally instigating this on purpose. He claimed he sent out the National Guard. This is basically Trump. I'm here to put out the fire. That's a flamethrower. Yeah, that's really the fucking point. I'm not actually here to put it out. I'm here to start it. Burn it even goddamn hotter to make you guys fight back so I can crack down even fucking harder. This is dictatorship 101, folks. Those are supposed to go in the other place. Fuck those. And then, head of the deportations, Tom Homan, threatening the arrest of California governor and LA mayor. White House border czar Tom Homan said in an interview on NBC on Sunday that California Governor Gavin Newsom and Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass could be arrested and prosecuted by the Department of Justice if they impede federal immigration action. So now they're threatening to arrest the governor of California and the mayors there, folks. Round them up. Send a message. This is how much they really care about states' rights. How come it's okay for a state to say that a 12-year-old has to have their rapist baby, but it's not okay for Governor Newsom to say that it's okay for him for undocumented workers to feel safe in his society? Almost like they don't actually give a shit about states' rights at all. It's just a card they play whenever they want to pass shit that hurts Americans. And then here's Trump himself calling or encouraging the arrest of the governor of California.
Come and arrest him. Should he do it?
Yeah, hey, should Tom Homan go arrest Governor Newsom? I think he should. That would be great, he said. Yeah, I think it'd be great if we just go round up California governors and arrest them. Yeah, America. That sounds terrific. I love how he also tries to make it seem like he's not telling Tom to do it. If Tom does it, it's all on Tom. So he doesn't take any responsibility for it, even though he's the one that tells all these people what to do. Tom definitely 100% listening to him, getting his marching orders. But that's his way of telling people what to do, having them carry out his evil shit, and then washing his hands of it. Meanwhile, they asked him, hey, you said today that you thought it'd be great if they went and arrested Governor Newsom. What crime did he commit that's worthy of him being arrested for? Here's what the dictator said.
You got in.
What crime has Governor Newsom committed?
A crime has he committed? I think his primary crime is running for governor because he's done such a bad job.
Yeah, hey, he didn't commit any crimes for us to arrest him on, but hey, he did run for governor. So let's round him up and arrest him for running for governor. Hey, if we don't like you, you're not allowed to run for governor in the new democracy. But it's not a democracy. It's a dictatorship, folks. He's telling you right to your face. They're not even trying to hide it. They're trying on purpose to kick this shit off. And although I'm not a huge fan of Gavin Newsom, I do like his response.
When the border czar said to me yesterday, he did not rule out literally arresting you, nor Mayor Bass, if you interfere in his work. He said you hadn't yet.
He's a tough guy. Why doesn't he do that? He knows where to find me. But you know what? Let your hands off 4-year-old girls that are trying to get educated. Let your hands off these poor people. They're just trying to live their lives, man. trying to live their lives, paying their taxes, been here 10 years. The fear, the horror. The hell is this guy? Come after me, arrest me. Let's just get it over with. Tough guy. You know, I don't give a damn. But I care about my community. I care about this community. The hell are they doing? These guys need to grow up. They need to stop. And we need to push back. And I'm sorry to be so clear, but that kind of bloviating is exhausting. So, Tom, arrest me. Let's go.
The perception is there's a lot of theatrics happening out there. Bring
it! We'll see what happens. I wonder what the response will be if they do arrest him. I wonder if anybody will do anything. And then Senator Tommy Tuberville also calls for the arresting of Governor Gavin Newsom. Lock him up, he says. Yay! Governor Gavin Newsom says Alabama has 3 times the homicide rate of California. Its murder rate is ranked 3rd in the entire country. Stick to football, bro. Yeah. Because Tommy Tuberville said, LA looks like a third world country. Who's responsible for that? Who did this? We're all trying to find out who did this. Anarchists are in charge. Yeah, Trump, if that's what you mean. Law enforcement is being attacked. They are the anarchists. Yeah. And the rule of law is non-existent. You're right. Once again, we're all trying to find out who's responsible for this. You guys are destroying the rule of law. You're violating people's constitutional rights, their civil rights. And then you're shocked if anybody fucking fights back. We're not allowed to fight back, folks. We just got to take it. You just got to fucking die, I guess. And then Trump puts out a message that basically gives the National Guard credit. But as always, giving himself credit for calling out the National Guard. But he sent out this tweet before he even sent out the National Guard, of course. Gavin Newsom says, for those keeping track, Donald Trump's National Guard had not been deployed on the ground when he posted this. So Trump is like, great job by the National Guard in Los Angeles. Always try to take credit. Always got to spin things, regardless of what the truth is. But here's the National Guard, folks. They were wildly unprepared. Apparently, they didn't have places for them to sleep. They didn't have sleeping bags. So they got to lay on hard concrete floors and use their backpacks as pillows. And I got to say, good. I hope you guys had the most uncomfortable night of sleep in your fucking life. This is why Trump thinks you're all suckers and losers. You know why? Because you're suckers and losers. This draft-dodging, bone-spurs motherfucker cannot stand you, has no respect for you, thinks you're the lowest of the low. You're the dumbest, most ignorant sacks of shit. And this is why. Because even though he feels this way about you, even though he treats you like shit, you're still selling out your fellow human beings, your fellow Americans, and being traitors to the Constitution and following these illegal orders. So fuck you. I hope y'all throw your backs out. Even Gavin Newsom calling him out on it. You sent your troops here without fuel, food, and water or place to sleep. Here they are being forced to sleep on the floor, piled on top of one another. If anyone is treating our troops disrespectfully, it's you. This is exactly how they're going to be bunked for his big parade, too, folks. Have already planned it. Sleeping on hard concrete floors and good. Fuck those assholes. If Biden federalized the National Guard, remember, folks, 2024, Kristi Noem. If Joe Biden federalizes the National Guard, that would be a direct attack on states' rights. Oh, they really worried about it back in 2024, folks. I wonder what happened. Over the last several years, we've seen Democrats try to take away our freedoms of religion, assembly, and speech. We can't let them take away our rights to defend ourselves, too. Almost like she was always full of shit and never cared about states' rights at all. Curious. And she's not the only hypocrite. Donald Trump himself on video back in 2020 saying how it's illegal for the president to call out the National Guard.
I promised 4 years ago at the Republican convention, I'm going to restore law and order.
And I have, except in Democrat-run cities. Look, we have laws. We have to go by the laws. We can't move in the National Guard. I can call insurrection, but there's no reason to ever do that, even in a Portland case. We can't call in the National Guard unless we're requested by a governor.
Yeah, we can't call in the National Guard unless we're requested by the governor. Oh, I wish that Trump would talk to the new Trump. Once again, flip-flopping motherfucker. Now that he's in charge, the rules don't apply to him anymore. But heroes out there, folks, trying to talk some sense into these National Guard traitors who have turned on the American people during this new Civil War. God bless you guys for trying. I hope it's having some effect.
What the hell is this? You're fucking Americans, aren't you? This is not constitutional. Look at you. Look at yourselves. How do you do this? How do you do this?
They don't give a shit.
Put down your weapons. Don't follow these fucking fascists.
No justice! No peace! No justice!
Nuremberg. Every one of you, Nuremberg. Just remember, I was just doing my job. Yeah, you are. Now die, motherfucker. You have the right to disobey any unconstitutional order you are given. You do not have to follow orders that are against the law. And if you do so, you are breaking the law regardless of what anybody fucking told you. You motherfuckers better heed my advice. You better heed it. I know you think there's going to be a walk in the fucking park. But I hope you're wrong. And this gentleman, who everybody thinks is Kurt Russell's son, but it's not, laying down the law to these National Guardsmen.
Feel tough with your assault rifles and your sticks? You should be standing here with us.
Stand with us.
You're on the wrong side of history. We know you got a job to do, but you took an oath to the Constitution, not to the fascists in the White House. Think about what you're doing now. Think about what this means. Coming into our community. Peaceful fucking community. People working their jobs. They send in men in military fatigues. Weapons of war into our communities. And you stand here and you allow it. I am sick and tired of it. You should be sick and tired of it. You think any of these people in the White House sending you these commands give a fuck about you? Not one of them do. They laugh at you. Our president laughs at you.
Suckers and losers.
He calls you fools.
Yep.
He said the people who died overseas in the military.
You are fools, though. He's right. You are suckers and losers.
That's who
He's
you're
right.
defending right now. Every last.
You're letting risking your life for fucking nothing. You're risking your country for nothing.
Think about your place in history, ladies and gentlemen. Ask yourself when you wake up tomorrow. I don't know if you have kids. Ask yourself the future you want for your children. Is it this? You can answer me. Is it this? Do you feel good about this?
They don't give a shit. They're just following orders. They'll literally shoot you in the face and sleep like a fucking baby if they're ordered to. And breaking news, apparently they're sending in the Marines, folks. Yeah, they're sending the military after the U.S. people, folks. The National Guard wasn't enough. The ICE thugs weren't enough. The LAPD wasn't enough. Now they got to bring in our best and bravest, the Marine Corps.
We have breaking news now from the Pentagon. CNN can now report that roughly 500 Marines are being mobilized in response to the protests in Los Angeles.
And this is a significant escalation from President Trump, who had activated National Guard troops over the weekend without Governor Gavin Newsom's consent. In this new move, active duty military members are being deployed as a show of force against U.S. citizens. CNN's Natasha Bertrand is live for us at the Pentagon. Natasha, what are you learning?
Well, Brianna, this is something that Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth had previewed over the weekend. He said that if necessary, he would deploy the Marines to Los Angeles to help federal agents with handling the protests there. And it appears now that these Marines, according to our sources, they have been mobilized. These 500 Marines, a full Marine battalion based out of 29 Palms, California.
Yeah, it's an official invasion against the American people. They have declared war against us, folks. It's happened. The day we were all waiting for has fucking happened. The Civil War is on now. You're not supposed to send the Marines after the American people. That's supposed to be the main line that you never cross. He's done it, folks. 6 months. Prepare accordingly. Start keeping track of all your friends and neighbors and what fucking side they're on. It's going to be very important. Who you can trust, who you can't trust. Because every one of these motherfuckers on their side will rat you out on a heartbeat. They have no integrity. They have no morals. They are cult members who will destroy you, this country. They will destroy their own children for Donald Trump. Their brains are gone. They're nothing but zombies now. They're not even fucking human anymore. Case in point, here's Johnson, the guy who's in charge of fucking Congress, saying it's no big deal they're sending the Marines in to attack American citizens.
Secretary Hegseth said that active duty Marines there at Camp Pendleton, there by San Diego, are on high alert and could be mobilized. Could we really see active duty Marines on the streets of Los Angeles?
You know, one of our core principles is maintaining peace through strength. We do that on foreign affairs and domestic affairs as well.
Yeah, we love to fuck for virginity.
Well, I don't think that's heavy-handed. I think that's an important signal.
You don't think sending the Marines into the streets of an American city is heavy-handed?
We have to be prepared to do what is necessary. And
yeah, no problem. Hey, sending the Marines in to attack American citizens, not heavy-handed at all. That's a light hand, to be honest with you. That's like the minimum, all right? Hey, if I had my way, we would just nuke you. Just pull our people out and nuke the whole goddamn place. Hey, you're lucky we're only sending in the Marines to kill you, all right? Dude, what the fuck happened to this country? But if you want to know, folks, what they're fighting for, Charlie Kirk's going to let you know, folks, okay? Yes, it's terrible that we have to send the Marines after the American people. Yes, it's terrible that we have to wage a civil war against our fellow citizens. But this is what we're fighting for, folks. This, Charlie Kirk, this is what we're fighting for. We're fighting for a picture generated with AI. He's fighting for something that doesn't even exist. He's fighting for a fake picture of a fake community in a fake town having a fake parade with fake flags. Look at this flag floating in the fucking air. They're fighting for the repeal of gravity, apparently, in this goddamn clown world. The thing they're fighting for doesn't actually exist, so he had to use a fake picture, folks. 46,000 likes. This is how doomed we are. Literally have to make up the thing you're fighting for to justify the Civil War. Beyond parody. And then he's calling for the abolition of immigration altogether. It's time to ban third world immigration, legal or illegal. So let me translate. When he says it's time to ban third world immigration, he means non-whites. It's time to ban anybody who is not white from entering this country. It's time to ban third world immigration, legal or illegal. We've reached our limit, and we have a huge cultural, educational, housing, financial, and essential services problem to fix now. All right, first off, undocumented workers aren't the problem with the education. They're not the problem with the housing. That's rich people buying 4 and 5 houses. That's Jeff Bezos' Amazon having a whole corporation that buys up houses. They're not causing the financial problem. They actually give $90 billion a year to the Treasury, which they don't get much out of. They don't get social services. They don't get retirement. So they pay way, way, way more into the system they take out. So that's a lie. They pay way more in for essential services that they take out. So literally none of this is true. This is just pure fucking racism, 100%. We need a net zero immigration moratorium. There's plenty of room here, folks. I live in Mississippi. It ain't nothing but goddamn woods. There's room for 10 times the fucking people here, and we wouldn't even sweat it. We are nowhere near full in this country. In fact, we need more people because we ain't fucking and having kids no more. We need someone to pay into Social Security. We need someone to take care of our old asses when we fucking get 90. But I guess, nope. Hopefully we'll have robots by then because ain't gonna have no migrants to help us out. But last but not least, folks, a federal judge interrupted an ICE deportation flight. All right, so this happened like last week, 10 days ago. I heard about it, but I did not cover it. I'm only covering it now because I love the headline. The headline is, ICE officers stuck in Djibouti. What you doing in my booty, ICE officers? You better get out of my booty, ICE officers. Don't get stuck in my booty, ICE officers. You so nasty. ICE officer stuck in Djibouti. Anyway, basically, they went over to Djibouti and they got stranded there. And so they had to make like a makeshift concentration camp out of storage containers, and they're all hot. I don't know. I hope you guys get malaria. And that is my war coverage for this evening. And God damn it, how fucking depressing. And all right, it's halftime. The whole first half was about the war. So let me read my super chats. But first, shout out Dusty. If you click the more button to this video, it'll drop down, I promise. The very first link is to my Patreon. Could you please find it in your heart to click on that and see what happens? This is what happens. It'll pop up a thing and you become a member of my Patreon. So here's how it works. I don't sell nothing. I'm 100% user supported. That's the only reason this show exists is because people like you who like what I do donate money to the show. I don't allow ads to run on the show because I don't trust what they're going to advertise on my show. So anyway, if you like my show, please go sign up to my Patreon. And as a bonus, you get access to all the after parties, which is a show I do after the show, which is better than the show. This show sucks ass. The after party is where it's at. So please go get your ticket and help me and the floating cats out on my Patreon. Thank you for fucking helping. I love you. And all right, let's go ahead and read the super chats. Like button of the show. Oh, big shout out to Kevin Kozo, who sent me a $25 Amazon gift card. Very, very generous, Kevin. Thank you for your generosity. Great way to sponsor and support the show. Rebecca, what's up, Rebecca? Impressed with the show already? I know, right? I do what I do. Hello to all. Hello to you. And of course, stay safe. I'll try. Sit in the comfort of my own bed, talking some mad shit. Especially with RFK's most recent firing? Who did he fire? Oh, firings. Appreciate your show and the community. Hey, as always, we appreciate you. Everybody, mad love to Rebecca, the best among us. One ticket from Jason. Thank you, Jason. BBC, $50, man. I wish I could read you sexy, but you didn't say anything, so I'm just going to read your name sexy. Big Black Corvette. Corvette, that's what it is, right? I don't know. I may be thinking of something else. Thank you, BBC. You rock. Everybody love the BBC. Parker, $10. What up, Parker? Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well. How's the new job going, Parker? Kevin Milligan, 10 tickets. Fuck yeah. Hey, if you want a ticket, be here live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern, because heroes like Kevin Milligan give them away. But you got to be here live to win your chance at a random free ticket. And they give them a whole bunch away every show. So be sure to tune in live. That's what you fucking want. And all right, hey, thank you, Kevin. If you got a ticket, please give Kevin Milligan your love and show up at tonight's after party. Check the membership section of YouTube for the link. Food money for the kiddies. Hey, we need it. Everything's so goddamn expensive. My truck is still broken down. Everything sucks all the time. What the fuck you gonna do? Thank you, Parker. You down to let me tell folks about a fundraiser? Do it to it, Parker. Whatever you got to do. Seems good to me. Venture Van, $20. Now it's here. Good luck out there, everyone. Yeah. They've been pushing this Civil War for years. I've been telling you guys about it. They decided to go ahead and go through with it. So, oh well, let's see how it goes. Love for teachers and those who think with kindness. Yep, anybody that has empathy. It's a rare quality these days, unfortunately. Small businesses need to post signs, won't serve ice or something akin. Yeah, we're going to shit in your food. Won't serve conservatives willingly. Got to tell them they aren't welcome. They'll probably just harass you, burn your place down. I mean, it is the mob now. They don't operate within the rules of the law anymore, so you got to be real careful out there. Jared T, $25. Warrior of Christ here. Woo, I love Jesus. I will stand shoulder to shoulder with you. Fuck yeah. Dusty, any day I'm headed to the No Kings. Let me make this smaller. I can't fucking see what it says. There we go. No Kings protest June 14th. And we'll be there with atheists and whoever. My number one enemy are fake Christians attacking the poor. Hell yeah. I'm going to have Pastor Ben on here soon. I know that sounds shocking that I'm going to have a pastor on my show. But Pastor Ben, despite the fact that he's a Christian, we're going to forgive him for that. Because otherwise he's based as shit. And we do have to start unifying together. We have to put apart our differences, petty or otherwise, because the Civil War just started, and goddamn, do we need allies right now more than ever. So might bring Pastor Ben on here. He's going to relaunch the show sometime soon. So we'll give him a little bit of rub. Not that anybody watches this show, but thank you. I appreciate you, Jerry T. Fucking hero. Global, $10. Thank you for your word, Dusty. Hey, I do what I do. Thank you guys for supporting. Lizzie, $5 on Speechless. The downtown LA has become Fallujah. I know, crazy to watch, isn't it? Doesn't seem real. Looks like a TV show. Can't really say that I want what I want on Super Chat. I know, I can't say what I want to say either. I've said way too much already. But thanks for the show. Hey, thank you for supporting Lizzie. It means a lot. I am 2 Fly Cam, $2. Waymo is going to destroy the GigaCon in LA soon. All right, well, fuck them then. J-Bob, $20. Buy the kitty some dank nip. Man, we go through so much catnip. We go through at least 2 jars of catnip every week, y'all. It's like $20 to catnip a week. These cats are high as shit. They ain't the only one. Thank you, J-Bob. Nocturnal Bash. $5. What up, Nocturnal? Good to see you, not. Thumbs up. Wings of Shoe, $5. If these ICE officers end up in jail, their Djibouti will be greatly expanded curiosity of other inmates. I'm not going there. But don't threaten me with a good time. Smokey Stu, 1 ticket. What's up, Smokey Stu? Good to see you, not. Hey, Sandus, $5. Remember the video you did on that Christian movie where there's an evil, possessed porn magazine? Somebody help us. There's porn in here. I remember. That's a classic, baby. Thank you. Hey. And TJ Snake, $5. Please pet that cat, Dusty. This one? Which one? This one? All right. Now he's to raise this. And I got a cat ass in my face. Thank you for that, TJ Snape. You ain't got to be the one that smells cat ass. Whatever. And hey, thank you for everybody who's donated tonight. If you want to donate, there's still plenty of time. I'm going to read all of them at the end of the show. So get your super chats in early. Get your super chats in often. Support the world's greatest show. But for now, it's time for the new John Watch theme.
John Watch. Talking about John Watch.
Sounds like Steve Perry.
We talk about Johnson.
Hit the high note.
And make fun of them.
Bang goes the dynamite. First up, on tonight's John Watch. Mile long train of tanks arrive for Trump's parade, y'all. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Millions and millions and millions of dollars for the dictator to have a birthday party, but no money for us. Plenty of money for the Civil War, but no money for us. Gutting America right before our eyes, bleeding us dry, and good. Do it to us, Daddy. Then the orange goof seems a little bit preoccupied. Dude just sits around all day thinking about how to spend the taxpayers' money. He's like, just inspected the new site of the new ballroom that will be built. Compliments of a man known as Donald J. Trump. Yeah, I'm sure you're spending all your money. You're not. We're paying for it. Yeah. At the White House, for 150 years, presidents and many others have wanted a beautiful ballroom. Literally nobody gives a shit about that. But it never got built because nobody gives a shit. Because nobody previously gave a shit, had any knowledge or experience in doing such thing. Yeah, that's why it never got built. Because nobody was genius enough to hire a contractor. But I do, like maybe nobody else, and it will go up quickly and will be a wonderful addition, very much in keeping with the magnificent White House itself. These are the fun projects I do while thinking about the world economy, which you're destroying, the United States, which you're destroying, China, which is doing great, Russia, which is doing bad because of Ukraine, and lots of other countries, places, and events. It will all be good, maybe even great, depending on who is the president of the USA. Yay for ballrooms! So Trump and his rich dickhead friends can have parties on our dime. Hooray us, y'all. This is some let them eat cake bullshit if I ever saw it, but good. I hope he spends $1 trillion in that ballroom, to be honest with you. The more he spends, the fucking better. And then he fell down, folks. He stumbled going up the airplane stairs. And look, folks, I don't give a shit. Man, I fall all the fucking time. Dusty clumsy as shit, and not just because I'm on drugs. Doesn't help, but it's not just because of that. Only reason I'm pointing this out is because this motherfucker made fun of Joe Biden so harshly because he tripped down the fucking stairs. Let's have a look at him shitting on Joe Biden for the same shit he did.
Joe Biden can't even walk up a flight of stairs.
Donald Trump can't even walk up a flight of stairs.
Air Force One, and he can't put 2 sentences together. The last thing that this incompetent administration should be doing is risking war with a nuclear-armed Russia.
How about risking war with a nuclear-armed America?
Or China or other countries. We have somebody that doesn't have a clue representing.
Yeah, he didn't do any of that. You're literally talking about yourself. And this meme is everywhere. Taco Phil! Love it, love it. Once again, normally wouldn't care, but it's the hypocrisy, folks. The hypocrisy. So fuck this taco bitch. And then, folks, it's so depressing. Civil War started, and they destroyed the First Amendment, too. Journalists no longer allowed to tell the truth. Case in point, White House reporter criticized Stephen Miller. told the truth about him. So this is what he said. This is a Terry Morin, journalist Terry Morin, said the thing about Stephen Miller is not that he is in the brains behind Trumpism. It's not that he is the brains behind Trumpism. Yes, he is one of the people who conceptualizes the impulses of Trump movement and translate them into policy. But that's not what's interesting about Miller. It's not brains, it's bile. Miller is a man who is richly endowed with the capacity for hatred. He's a world-class hater. You can see this just by looking at him because you can see that his hatreds are his spiritual nourishment. He eats his hate. Trump is a world-class hater, but his hatred is only a means to an end, and that end, his own glorification. That's his spiritual nourishment. So all that's the fucking truth. So, of course, MAGA went crazy because you're not allowed to say the truth anymore in this country, especially if you're a journalist. Michael Jackson impersonator Carolyn Levitt went out there and said, last night, in a since deleted post, so-called journalist Terry Morin went on a rampage against Stephen Miller and called President Trump a world-class hater. This is unhinged and unacceptable. We have reached out to ABC to inquire about how they plan to hold Terry accountable. How is this not cancel culture? How is this not the exact same thing you guys accused the left of doing and said it was destroying the country? People being fired because of the things they said? This time he wasn't even saying a racial slur or anything. He was literally just telling the fucking truth. J.D. Vance also went public asking for him to be punished for his free speech rights. J.D. Vance says an ABC journalist, Terry Moran, posted this absolutely vile smear of Stephen Miller. It's dripping with hatred. Remember that every time you watch ABC's coverage of the Trump administration. As it happens, I know Stephen quite well, and he is motivated by love. Like, literally, nobody on the earth believes this, especially J.D. Vance. You can just look at Stephen Miller and tell he's evil as fucking shit. That's why they love him. ABC should apologize to Stephen. What Terry posted was disgraceful. And so what do you think happened, folks? What do you think ABC did? Well, first off, Karen Levitt went public on Fox News and demanded they punish this guy.
And you said ABC is going to take action. What do you expect that action to be?
Well, we'll have to see. I mean, hopefully this journalist will either be suspended or terminated. You cannot go on these...
You cannot tell the truth anymore. Literally, the White House is calling for a journalist to be fired for telling the truth in America now, folks.
Unhinged rants against administration officials and the president of the United States. And then clearly he knew he was wrong because he deleted the post as soon as he allegedly woke up this morning.
And you said ABC is going to take...
Yeah, of course. ABC immediately suspended him, folks, because they don't want the Trump administration coming down on them. The president continuously using the power of the White House to intimidate and scare independent journalism to doing his bidding, where you're literally, as a journalist, not allowed to use your First Amendment rights to tell the truth publicly anymore. ABC suspends reporter for a post criticizing Voldemort. Yep. And if you don't remember who this guy is, this is the same guy who interviewed Trump. This is why they hate him, folks, because he actually held Trump accountable a little bit.
He wasn't a member of a gang. And then they looked, and on his knuckles, he had MS-13.
There's a dispute.
Well, wait a minute. He had MS-13 on his knuckles tattooed.
He had some tattoos that are interpreted that way. But let's move on.
Wait a minute. Hey, Terry.
He did not have the letter MS-13.
It says MS.
So this is why they don't like him, folks. It has nothing to do with that Stephen Miller tweet. They were just looking for an excuse to send a message to every other journalist. Do not report the truth about us. Do not speak up. The nail that sticks out gets hammered down. We'll come after you too. And message received, folks. Loud and clear. Let's check with the economy and see how that's doing. Before Trump's tariff over there at Walmart, mini bumper car, $120. Now it's $160. F&F car used to be $7. Now it's almost $17. RC, $53. Now it's $79. Everything going up, folks. All the cheaper goods that us poor people depend on. But we have to kick our piece up to the mob boss now. We have to make sure that Donald Trump and Elon Musk don't pay any taxes. The largest tax increase in history, folks. Once again, brought to you by conservatives. And I kind of feel sorry for this guy a little bit. I'm going to play this video. Apparently, he's a truck driver who can no longer make it in Trump's America. This is pretty much the entire trucking industry.
How you doing, TikTok?
What's up?
Really torn up about whether or not I was going to make this video.
Okay, I got to stop it here, folks, and just say, like, I do feel bad for this guy. I have empathy. What he says is really sad here. But also at the same time, holy God, you shouldn't be driving. Nobody with glasses that thick should be driving for a living. What is going on here? That's some crazy shit. All right, please continue, Bubbles.
But I think I need to. Today, I'm an owner-operator. I own my own truck. Or I should say I used to own my own truck. Today's the worst day of my life. Today's the day that I turn my truck in. I between the shops and the insurance and
who'd you vote for?
Everything else that goes with it, the payments. I went broke. Put it my way. I just went broke.
Well, good thing you didn't go woke. Deleted belly up. And then, while we're covering the economy, here is Trump's top economic advisor, Nutpick. And I wish he would debate himself because it seems like he has changed his opinion on quite a few things in just a couple months.
If I put a tariff on a mango, right? We can't grow mangoes in America.
Right.
We just can't grow a mango. If you put a tariff on a mango, the mango would be more expensive.
Yes, and spoiler alert, they have put tariffs on mangoes now, folks.
Yes. Okay, but if the president chose to put a tariff on a mango, then the mango is more expensive. That just becomes a consumption tax.
Right.
It's like a sales tax.
Yes. Right.
Right? It's a sales tax. It's a consumption tax. If I want to buy a mango, it costs more money.
And you can offset that with a reduction in income tax.
That's just like another version of income tax.
How do you
Okay,
think
so what
about...
the idea is to not do that.
Yeah.
That's the idea. The idea is to choose things that are going to reshore.
What's the tariff on bananas? Americans, by the way, love bananas. We buy billions of them a year. I love bananas. What's the tariff on bananas?
The tariff on bananas would be representative of the countries that produce them.
And what's that tariff?
Generally 10%.
Correct, 10%. Walmart has already increased the cost of bananas by 8%.
But as countries do deals with us, that will go to zero. As countries do deals with us, that will go to zero.
But the cost is on the American consumer now and on the businesses with the confusion now.
There's no uncertainty. If you build in America and you produce your product in America, there will be no tariff.
We can't
so
produce
the concept
bananas in
of
America.
building in America and paying no tariff is very, very clear.
Very, very clear. Let's just grow bananas in America. Yay, problem solved. Even though they don't fucking grow here, it doesn't matter, folks. He knows this argument is bullshit. I've had baby brain say this to me. Just buy it American. First off, most of the products that I want, there's no American version of it. These mental children have no idea how economics works, how manufacturing works. None of it. None of these things are coming to America. They can't. We don't have the infrastructure here. You fucking morons. They just say that so you'll shut the fuck up while they pass the largest tax increase in history on your dumb asses. And then I'm going to skip this one. Fuck Bill Maher. I can't stand to even look at his face. I'm going to skip that one too. Let's skip over a couple of these. Well, I guess I'll cover it. You guys hear about Simone Biles going after fifth place swimmer Riley Gaines, a woman who's made an entire career out of losing a race to a trans person. So she's like, comments off to be expected when your star player is a boy. So this is that women's softball team who is now famous, and people only care about them because they have a trans person pitching on their team. So I'll once again go on out a limb and say this is the most I've ever cared about women's softball. So has this trans woman hurt women's softball? No. She's only made it more interesting. She's the only thing that makes it interesting. And sports are 100% about entertainment. Needs way more trans people. None of these people, including Riley Gaines, ever gave a shit about women's softball before, and now they do. Why? Because trans people make everything better. That's just my opinion. So anyway, she's using her position as the new czar of trans panic. Literally, her entire job now is just shit on trans people. That's how pathetic conservatives are. So, superstar, mega athlete Simone Biles has won like 1 million gold medals in gymnastics, says, Riley Gaines, you're truly sick. All of this campaigning because you lost a race. Straight up sore loser. You should be uplifting the trans community and perhaps finding a way to make sports inclusive or creating a new avenue where trans feel safe in sports, maybe a transgender category in all sports. But instead you bully them. One thing is for sure, no one in sports is safe with you around. Oh, snap. So then that was fighting. So then watermelon head Charlie Kirk gets involved, folks. And with no sense of irony whatsoever, no self-reflection, he says, unlike you, Riley never quit when things got hard. This woman got 10 gold medals, y'all. Riley Gaines finished 5th in a college swim meet. But the funny part is Charlie Kirk literally dropped out of community college. Unlike you, you're a college dropout. Might want to read the room, Charlie. And, all right, folks, that is my Chug Watch for this evening. Snap, snap, snap. You guys love Simone Biles. She's pretty based, it seems like. Pretty cool. They are obsessed. Say the word trans over and over again, breaks people's brains. You could literally make an entire career off of shitting on trans people. That's crazy. Crazy what this country's come to, folks. 10 gold medals. I was close. And, all right, folks, we got an Elon Musk section coming up. Followed by a religious bullshit, followed by a free Palestine, followed by a quick trash world, and then a heroes, and then it's over. So not almost over, but it's coming. Be prepared. But first, it's time to show you guys the new Elon Musk theme based off Louis from the Kingsman. Oh, here it is. Elon, oh baby, this motherfucker gotta go. Yeah. Woo. And first up, on President Elon. So last time I checked in with you, Elon Musk and Donald Trump had this big knockdown, drag-out feud going on. Elon is like, you're in the Epstein files. You're a pedo, Donald Trump. You're a pedo. And Donald Trump is like, you have Trump derangement syndrome. You're just mad because I took the EV credits out of my big, beautiful bill. And then Elon, who has an ego probably bigger than Donald Trump, if that's possible, started doubling and tripling down on the feud. James Fishback said, Elon, keep tweeting about your new political party and Japanese fertility rates all you want. You owe President Trump a full-throated apology. That's a blowjob reference. And every hour you delay, it'll make an eventual apology less sincere. To which Elon says, what is the apology for exactly? Be precise. I will apologize profusely as soon as there is a full dump of the Epstein files. That's right, folks. Hey, if there's one thing I know about Elon Musk, he's a man of his word. He has a backbone of goddamn steel, okay? If he says he's going to do something, he's going to fucking do it. If he says he's never goddamn backing down until Trump releases the Epstein files, you can take that fucking shit to the bank, because this is a man of his word. I'm just kidding, of course. He chickened out immediately. He chickened out of the whole fucking thing immediately and deleted all his posts saying that Trump was on the Epstein files. First off, before I get there, folks, yeah, I went there. Yeah, why didn't this bother you earlier? Trump was in the Epstein files. Why didn't Trump being a giant pedophile bother you when you were working for Trump every day? You clearly knew about it. I knew you were a Nazi when I took your money. Hey, I knew you were a pedophile when I spent hundreds of millions of dollars to make you president. Yeah, it's the two Spider-Mans pointing at each other. The worst people in the world feuding. But you knew it was going to happen, folks. You knew he was going to chicken out. Before we get there, folks, I can't help but notice, since we're talking about the Epstein files, the White House telling sort of different stories depending on who you ask here. So first you got the FBI director, Kash Patel, on the Joe Rogan show, telling one version of events as it pertains to Epstein. And then you have Pam Bondi saying something completely opposite. It seems to me somebody, or everybody, is lying.
If there was a video of some guy or gal committing felonies on an island and I'm in charge, don't you think you'd see it?
That's right. Hey, the footage doesn't exist, y'all, because I'm clearly in charge. We all know I'm the FBI director. And if this video did exist, if there were footage, you think I would hide this shit? Of course not. You'd all see it. It doesn't exist. That's why I'm not showing it to you.
On an island, and I'm in charge. Don't you think you'd see it?
Tens of thousands of videos of Epstein with children or child porn. And there are hundreds of victims. And no one victim will ever get released. It's just the volume, and that's what they're going through right now. The FBI is diligently going.
If there was a video.
Yeah, folks. Cash Patel, there are no videos. No videos. You can trust me, Pam Bondi. There are so many videos. That's why we haven't released it yet. There are just too many videos. We're still going through it all, folks. Just believe me. Yep. We know why you guys not releasing the Epstein files, okay? It's no goddamn mystery. You might as well just do it because nobody gives a shit. But I tell you someone who does seem a little bit nervous. Jeffrey Epstein former attorney Alan Dershowitz calling for Ghislaine Maxwell to be released. Yeah, that'll be popular. Jeffrey Epstein's former attorney Alan Dershowitz is now urging President Trump to pardon Ghislaine Maxwell, who was convicted of sex trafficking children. Dershowitz argues she deserves a commutation, claiming her sentence is harsher than what he believes her actions warranted. He also said in the past that he considers himself a victim, claiming his life is in danger due to his outspoken support of Israel. Yes, he's all over the Jeffrey Epstein files. He's an alleged pedophile. A lot of people making that claim. Not me, but a lot of people saying he's a pedophile. You guys make up your own mind, but I don't know why a non-pedophile would want Ghislaine Maxwell to be pardoned. Seems a little fucky if you ask me. Meanwhile, everybody knows that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files, folks. Everybody knows him and Epstein were very close friends. Everybody knows that Epstein is on audio tape saying him and Trump were best friends for 10 years. So they can't deny he's on there, folks, so they have to explain it away. They have to minimize it. Yes, he's on the Epstein files, but it's no big deal, you cult member idiots.
Now, 10 years later, we're supposed to believe that it's going to be a smoking gun of something in the Epstein files. But what is in the Epstein files is, yes, President Donald Trump is probably mentioned. He was mentioned in the Epstein file dump back in February. You know why? He lived in Palm Beach. There's probably thousands of names in the Epstein files. Was he part of the Epstein client list? Absolutely not. That is complete nonsense. But to say that Donald Trump is not releasing the Epstein files because he's in them in some incriminating way.
That's why.
Yes. It's very clear that if you live in Palm Beach, you might have been mentioned and caught up in some sort of conversation.
Okay, well, I have a question. Why is he not releasing the Epstein files then? Why? One reason. One fucking reason. If he has nothing to fear, why didn't he release it all? He released all the JFK files, right? I guess. Why is he not releasing this shit? We all know, Charlie, there is no other fucking explanation for any of this. But they don't actually care. I don't know why you guys are pretending. There could literally be a videotape of him raping and killing a baby, and you would have no problem with it. And that. Donald Trump doubling down a little bit on the feud. You go, this is before we get to, I still haven't got to the point where Elon Musk deletes all his claims that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. We're going to get there. I'm starting to think I might know, though, why he did it. Here's Donald Trump saying he's going to fuck up Elon Musk's shit.
And a good way to save money could be to cancel some of Musk's contracts. How seriously are you considering that?
Well, we'll take a look at everything. I look at everything. He's got a lot of money. He gets a lot of subsidy. So we'll take a look at that. Only if it's fair. Only if it's fair for him and for the country. I would certainly think about it. Yeah.
Definitely. Hey, I wasn't thinking about doing this any of this before when we were friends. But suddenly I'm all about fairness and thinking about taking a look at it. Then he went out and said Elon Musk was a big-time drug addict. His former ally was a big-time drug addict, Trump said at one point as he tried to make sense of Musk's behavior. Yeah, he's all crazy because of the drugs, because of the ketamine, y'all. And we're going to look at all these subsidies he gets. Then he told NBC that Elon Musk will face very serious consequences if he funds Democratic candidates, well, you know, which seems pretty illegal. The President of the United States threatening a private citizen that he's not allowed to support politicians that he wants to, or else he's going to be punished by the government. That seems a little dictatorial to me. I guess it doesn't matter when the Civil War's on. So yes, folks, as I've already indicated multiple times, Elon bitched out the most bitch-made bitch tits dough bitch in history. Elon bitch Musk. Elon has deleted all his tweets about Trump and Epstein now. Trump can crush him like a bug and still probably will. Yep, here he is. Time to drop the big bomb. Trump is in the Epstein files. Deleted, belly up. I will apologize profusely as soon as there is a dump of the Epstein files deleted, because just like everything else, his word means fucking nothing. He will be right back to best friends with Donald Trump, which he already is. He will be right back to giving him hundreds of millions of dollars. He was butthurt temporarily, but now he knows that you can't fuck with Trump because he's the goddamn president, and he's scared as shit, and he's bitching out because he's one of the biggest pussies that ever fucking lived. That's conservatism 101. They pretend to be big and bad. They're always fronting like they're these macho alpha males, but one hint of pushback, just like every fucking bully, and they fucking fold like a goddamn cheap tent. And then he starts posting in support of J.D. Vance and Donald Trump. He's 100% behind the Civil War they started. J.D. Vance posts, a once great American city, Los Angeles, has been invaded, by you. And J.D. Vance says, this moment calls for decisive leadership. The president will not tolerate rioting and violence. Like, you guys are really the ones that are doing it. And of course, Elon Musk reposted them both with American flags because he's so patriotic, y'all. He's trying so hard to get back in Trump's good graces, to suck up to Donald Trump. Good God, what a spineless weasel. And here he is posting Donald Trump again. Governor Gavin Newsom and Mayor Bass should apologize to the people. Elon Musk, without comment, retweeting, signal boosting for Donald Trump. I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Daddy. Just good God. Conservatives are so fucking pathetic. Every goddamn one of you bitch made. And who's surprised? Apparently Elon Musk's father is attending a pro-Kremlin event in Russia hosted by far-right ideologues. And the Russian stooge doesn't fall far from the Russian tree, I guess. Nobody should be surprised at this. This is what they're all about. Fascism. Nazis. That's what he was raised to be, and that's what he still goddamn is. And last but not least, on President Elon, folks, somehow they're making Cybertrucks even uglier. I don't even know how it's possible. But did you guys know they now have blue Cybertrucks? Like, look at this Cybertruck. Like, holy shit, this is... What the fuck? What just... Wait a minute. What? Oh, my God! You're just getting my car! Okay. All right. What expected that? Whatever. That's still an ugly truck, though, to be honest with you. Still an ugly truck. And all right, that is my Elon Musk section for tonight. Fuck yeah! Family of freaks. Yep. Had 2 babies with a stepdaughter. That is some freaky motherfuckers. And all right, folks. I got a religious bullshit coming up, followed by a free Palestine, a trash world of heroes. And then that's it. Hell yeah, I know. What the hell was that? Did I surprise you? Good. And all right, let's move along, folks. Sing along if you know the words. Still the same old theme song. It's religious bullshit. Guess what happened? Religious bullshit. You guys are never going to guess in a million years. Like, honestly, I can't even believe it. How long have I been doing this? I've never seen anything like this. My whole world has been turned upside down, and I am shooketh, y'all. Because, folks, they finally caught one. Tennessee youth pastor, a youth pastor? Really? Gets 21 years on child sex charges. In June 2024, the then 39-year-old Ryan McElrath, a former youth pastor at Fellowship Bible Church in Jackson, was booked in the Madison County Jail on charges involving inappropriate sexual conduct. I used to go to school in Madison County. Anyway, he raped some kids. How you didn't know? And it's been a weekend since my last show. So, of course, New Jersey deacon arrested on child sex charges. A Burlington County man is facing multiple charges for allegedly having sex with a child multiple times. On Friday, police announced the arrest of 44-year-old Sean Tracy. Detectives say had sex with a girl under the age of 13 over a 2-year period at multiple locations. So enjoy prison. Starting to see a pattern, y'all. Starting to see a pattern. Meanwhile, can you imagine your masculinity being this fragile? Dale Partridge says, men, unless you're disabled, sick, or gay, your wife should not be driving the car when you go out together. Like, oh my God, dude, please suck a dick. Like, holy, I'm not saying that like in a bad way. I'm saying like legitimately, just suck a dick. No one has ever been this insecure of their own masculinity unless they were so flamingly gay and also incredibly ashamed of it that they have to continuously try to cover up by how much you want to suck the cock. And this is what it manifests at. It manifests as an incredible insecurity. Like, I am very comfortable with my masculinity. And I have never once thought to myself, oh my God, a woman's driving. Does that mean I no longer have a penis? Like, no man thinks of this. Nobody who is secure in any way thinks of this, dude. I just feel sorry for you. Please, please take the dick. And last but not least, folks, new sexual fetish just dropped for me, folks. Hear me out. I now, after watching this video, I want to have sex with a crazy girl who thinks she's possessed by the devil. And then while we're having sex, she's on top, humping away. I start exercising the demon and she's freaking out. She's freaking out. I'm like, in the name of Jesus. She's like, she's humping me all even better. And I'm like, in the name of Jesus. And I just skid all inside her. I know it doesn't make any sense, but watch this video and tell me if this doesn't turn you on a little bit.
I cancel every demonic covenant she made when she did witchcraft. And I declare every spirit attached, every last spirit of witchcraft must leave her on 3 in Jesus' name.
Don't cure her. She's perfect.
2.
Do not.
3.
Do not exercise that devil. Do not. No. Oh my God. No. That's right. Fight it, girl. I can fix her, y'all.
Thank you, Jesus.
Woo! Hell yeah. Thank you, Jesus.
I cancel.
Damn. Anybody else got a stiffy? Just a little bit. Semi-chub. Anybody? You know you do. Don't fucking lie. Sexorcists love it. And all right, that is my religious bullshit for this evening. She took the belly dance. Yeah, she got those belly dancing demons. Fuck yeah. She'd ride you raw. I don't think I can handle it, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit scared, a little bit intimidated. And all right, folks, move right along. Get your super chats in. It's time to free Palestine. Nope. Yep. And first off, on tonight's free Palestine, folks. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Greta Van Thunberg, she took a flotilla out to Gaza to try to take aid to the starving children out there. Not to be outdone, Israel is not taking this lying down, folks. They sent their top people out to search for her. The cream of the crop, their most elite soldiers, are now on the hunt for Greta Thunberg.
We're the children of Israel. We're looking for Greta's boat. We have something to say to you all. Are you with me, guys?
No, no, I'm not with you.
We're coming to get you. Woo! Children say the truth.
No, children do not say the truth. You know, your mama should have swallowed. That's the truth.
Greta Thunberg, when you were a child, you wanted the good, not the evil. You wanted to protect the world. How come you suddenly became a supporter of terror?
You are literally a terrorist. You little terrorist bitch. You and your terrorist fucking daddy and mama.
You talk about genocide. How can you not condemn the horrors of October 7th?
Literally, you guys are the ones doing the genocide. I condemn October 7th, but I understand exactly why they did what they did, because you guys are oppressing them and making them live every day of their life with a fucking boot on their fucking throat, and every human being on earth would fight back. Of course, except for you, because you're obviously a little spineless, pathetic child bitch who's going to grow up to be a terrorist sack of shit, afraid of your own goddamn shadow. That's why you guys behave this fucking way.
If you want to provide food to the people of Gaza, I suggest you condemn Hamas, because the truth is that Hamas is taking all the food from the people of Gaza, not Israel. And what about...
Yes, don't believe what we see with our own eyes. Believe this little bitch.
Hostages. Are you going to give them any food? I invite you to meet me, and I will show you what the children of Israel are going through. I hope that you will wake up and understand that you're on the wrong side of history. You know, children always say the truth, and I hope that you will...
Children always say the truth. I just talked to a child earlier that said that all of you are dick bags. So I guess it's got to be true because the kid said it. And then, folks, I guess Israel kidnapped Greta Thunberg. Here she is right before they were being boarded and kidnapped, putting out a video.
My name is Greta Thunberg and I am from Sweden. If you see this video, we have been intercepted and kidnapped in international waters by the Israeli occupational forces or forces that support Israel. I urge all my friends, family and comrades to put pressure on the Swedish government to release me and the others as soon as possible.
Free Greta! Free Greta! And yep, Freedom Flotilla intercepted.
They are intercepting our boats right now. Please stay alert. We have no weapons. We are no threat. We carry only human.
I mean, gotta be a scary situation. They've killed so many journalists. You never know what they're gonna fucking do to make an example out of you. But I guess they didn't want to kill Greta, which is good. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz has ordered Greta Thunberg to be shown a harrowing video compilation of October 7th Hamas massacre after she and a group of activists attempted to break a naval blockade. So basically, they got like a Clockwork Orange thing going on where they're sending them to the re-education camps and holding their eyes open and making them look at propaganda as punishment, I guess. They say they're treating them well, though. Fed them some sandwiches and stuff. I don't know, but immediately, free Greta! Meanwhile, message to every Christian out there, folks. Zionists are not your friend. Now, look, I know all of you, like me, were raised to be Zionists. Raised from fucking birth to believe that Jews, Israel, Zionists were God's chosen people, and we must put aside our own wants and needs for Israel. Because to do so is to usher in the return of Christ. The 7 years of tribulation, the rapture, it all goes through Israel. So yes, we have to ignore all the bad shit they are doing and fund them and help them every step of the way because God wants you to. But folks, they are not your friends. They are not your allies, Christians. They hate your fucking guts. They look at you like feedstock. You don't believe me? This is what they really think about you.
Officials are taking seriously a recent upsurge in spitting and the vandalism of Christian sites.
Christians in Jerusalem's Old City say they've been repeatedly assaulted. So how are Christian leaders responding?
Christian citizens feel attacked in their places of prayer, in their cemeteries and on the streets.
Christians in Jerusalem's Old City say they are often harassed, spit on, and even physically attacked by religious Jewish youth. Recently, Israeli Channel 13 reporter Yossi Eli went undercover as a priest for a day. Dressed in a robe, he walked through the Old City with Franciscan Father Alberto. In the first 5 minutes, he was spat at 5 times by Orthodox Jewish Israelis.
Jewish people wouldn't tolerate these sorts of attacks against them. In other countries, they're very vocal about it, and they shouldn't tolerate it here when their own co-religionists carry out similar attacks against...
They hate you. They think you're the Goyim. You only exist to worship them. And I can kind of understand why they feel like they're superior to you. Because, like, if you guys are still believing their bullshit after all these years and letting them abuse you, take advantage of you, you sort of get what you fucking deserve. But this is what they think, folks. They are God's chosen people. But please tell me why God would choose this.
Yo, Jewish people are the chosen people.
No, you're not. What the imagine being a grown-ass man and believing that some kind of supernatural entity chose you and your people. And not understanding that you have delusions of grandeur, that you have megalomania. It doesn't even make any fucking sense. Why would an all-powerful God need to choose a certain group of people? And weird how that just happened to work out in your favor. How you just happen to be part of that special group chosen by God. Weird, huh?
Yo, Jewish people are the chosen people. We Jewish people are the chosen people. But just because you're not Jewish doesn't mean you're not dope.
Oh, thank you.
Doesn't mean you're not fantastic. Doesn't mean you're not brilliant.
I need you to tell me that. Thank you.
Doesn't mean you don't have all the rights, capabilities to every single thing that the world offers.
Why the fuck would you even have to say this?
You're just not chosen. There's so many other things that you are.
You're just not special, okay? You weren't special enough to be chosen by God. So, yes, you're a lot of other things. You're fine. You're completely adequate. You're not chosen. You're not among the best. You're not God's people like us, but you're fine over there doing your thing. You should feel okay about yourself and your little bullshit, whatever you're accomplishing in your life. It's good for you.
You're just not chosen. I don't know why people get so upset because the Jewish people are chosen. We are chosen.
No, you're not chosen. We're upset because this is Jewish supremacy. This is believing that you are better than other people, that you are so special, you were chosen by an all-powerful God, which would make you above everybody else, right? If God picked your little crew out above every other human being on earth and chose you to be special, yes, that is supremacy, right? It's bullshit. It's not true. That's why we don't like it.
Look it up. Google it. Read it. Chat GPT it. It's a fact.
No, Chat GPT'd it, and it didn't say that there was a God, much less that he chose you.
But it doesn't mean you can't be plenty of other fans.
So yes, this is just Jewish supremacy, folks. That's what it's all about. Can somebody explain to me the difference between chosen people and master race? Nothing. There is no difference between it. This is why we do not support the ethno-state of Israel. This is not why we don't believe that Israel has the right to exist as a Jewish state. Nobody has the right to exist as an ethno-state. Nobody has the right to exist as a master race. Doesn't matter what the fuck country it is. We oppose this with every fiber of our being, regardless of who it is. And especially if it's that giant fucking piece of shit. And that is my free Palestine. God has the worst taste in the history of mankind. Like, holy shit, imagine somebody believing that of all the people God could pick, it's that guy. And then also, like, all of you that claim that you're God's chosen people, is it based on DNA? Because DNA tests are not allowed in Israel. We've already done the genetics, and the people of Palestine are way more closely related to the ancient people that lived in Israel than you guys are. So what did God choose? Is it just anybody who claims that they associate with this cult that lived thousands of years ago? Is that it? Yes, that's it. That's all it takes to be Jewish, folks. I claim that I associate with these stupid, primitive, inbred assholes from thousands of years ago. And that claim alone makes me chosen by God and superior to you all. That's the entirety of the stupid ideology. And all right, we're along, folks. I'm still working on this. Trash World! Yeah! Good enough. And first off, I got two on the Trash World. First off, apparently 9 women accused Jared Leto of sexually impropriety in new report. What? Jared Leto? Are they sure? You mean this famous actor, rock star, cult leader? Sexually abuse some women? Yeah, I don't believe it, folks. Next, you're going to tell me that P. Diddy did some shit. Multiple women have accused Jared Leto of impropriety, with some calling the 53-year-old actor and musician's behavior predatory and terrifying and unacceptable. Doesn't this guy literally have his own island where he has nothing but women hang around him all day and worship him? You guys might want to stay off Leto Island. And, all right, that's all I had. That was only one Trash World, y'all. The other one is about Jared Leto, too. I guess I'm done covering that. I know! I'm just as shocked as you are. Next, you're going to tell me that a youth preacher raped a kid or something. And, all right, hey, the show's over. I got one hero. It snuck up on me. I didn't expect it to end that quick. Hey, we are into overtime, though. So if you love overtime, please reward me for overtime on the world's greatest show. But last but not least, folks, I finish you off on a hero. And last but not least, one hero, big ups to this lady who is shouting down former leader of the Proud Boys, who is suing the American government for $100 million for holding him responsible for trying to overthrow the government. He's having a press conference, and this is how you do it, folks. There's no reason to let these motherfuckers speak. For those of you who are like, what about free speech? Free speech only means the government can't take away your right to speech. It doesn't mean we have to give you a platform. Doesn't mean we have to listen to your bullshit. Doesn't mean we can't use our free speech to shout you the fuck down.
Enrique Tarrio, the Proud Boys leader, who was convicted of seditious conspiracy against the United States for his role in January 6th, who Donald Trump then pardoned, tried to hold a press conference today to announce a lawsuit against the Department of Justice, and let's just say it did not go well.
Did the Department of Justice try to get you to frame January 6th? No, sorry. Justice trying to get you to frame President Trump?
Yes, hold on. They did. This is our enemy. These are the people who want to hurt you.
I do want to hurt him.
These are the people who want to destroy you.
I do want to destroy him. You're right about that.
These are the people who want to take away your freedom of speech.
Literally, freedom of speech only applies to the government.
Nothing better to do than to shout at a plaintiff in a court. So, okay, so
this guy organized the capital attack on January 6th.
You need my number.
Queen shit, yep, couldn't hear a word he was fucking saying, and good. Nobody needs to hear that, bitch. You go, Queen. And that is my heroes, and that's my show tonight. Fuck yeah, folks. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Feeling a little bit tired. Didn't feel as on tonight as I usually do. But hey, at least the show writes itself, so that's fucking cool. And folks, after party coming up. We got a pretty good after party tonight. So if you don't have your ticket, get your ticket immediately. Well, while you still can, come join us. But otherwise, I will be back Wednesday. We're going to try to knock out 3 shows this week. So be sure to tune in. 8 p.m. Central, 9 Eastern. If you bail out, please write a comment. Hit the enter button. It helps the algorithm. Help me out, folks. Please hit the like button. Please, come on. You guys need to leave more comments and hit the like button. I mean, if you can't financially support the show, it's free. So help me. But also, share the video. Subscribe if you haven't done so. Most importantly, go sign up to my Patreon. Don't let me go out of business, folks. I need your help. You'll feel good about yourself. Help out me and the Floaty Cats. Thank you in advance. And all right, let's read the super chats. And we'll do a quick kitty party here. Grassy No, just say, hey, Michelle, in your sexy voice. Hey, Michelle. Who's Michelle? Call me. Jared T. Dusty, Israel was a person. The Israelites were his followers. Okay. Yeshua said nothing of supporting the Jews actually is what the opposite they are of their father, the devil. The Schofield Bible wrote in 1903, published that nonsense. Oh, either way. I was raised with that propaganda. I was raised to believe that they were God's chosen people, and then we had to put their needs above our own, just as every child, every adult was raised and taught that here. We have a whole state full of Zionists, the whole Bible Belt. So fuck that bullshit. I love my hometown, Los Angeles. Yep. Hey, the Civil War will be televised. You're at ground zero. Be careful out there, Carolyn. Good to see you tonight. Thank you for joining me. 1 ticket for Jason Ashby. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Jason. Synth Mage Everglare, $10. Come at you from the largest planetarium in Texas, of which I am the director. I'm scared that they're going to make me teach the universe is 6,000-year-old soon. Anyway, love you. Yeah, no telling what they're going to make us learn, what they're going to make you teach once they win the Civil War, folks. And I have a bad feeling the bad guy's going to win the next Civil War. Hopefully I'm wrong about that. Got you on Friday, brother. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Agent Orange. Hope you have a good week out there. I'll see you Friday. Another ticket from Jason Ashby. Appreciate you, Jason. Remember, people, this is not a war against immigrants or Muslims. It's a war against us all. A true story. First, they came for the Browns, and then they came for me. I know I'm next, folks. This is why I'm speaking out the way I am. This is why I'm as angry and as fearful as I am, because I goddamn know we're all next. Believe that shit. Comrade, $10. Thanks for speaking the truth, Dusty. I get the feeling those tanks for Trump's dumb birthday parade aren't going to be leaving after the parade. I mean, all those tanks are just sitting, collecting dust and rust out in the middle of a fucking field somewhere. We have 1 million tanks we don't even goddamn need because we spend every extra dime on the military needlessly. I guess they got to use it for something, make sure they're still operational. Please put the cat, Dusty. All right, I did. Anything pop up? Pirated TV, $2. Thank you, Pirated. Fucking love you. Keep the pirating up. And all right, guys, I have an after party coming up. It starts right here and goes all the way down to here. So if you know, you know, come join me. The rest of you, I will see on Monday. No, Wednesday. It's the day after tomorrow. So make plans to join me. Let's go ahead and load up a song. We're going to play We Are So Fucked, because that is very appropriate for the civil war that is going on right now. An original song created by Dusty Smith, specifically for you. Yes, you. Go listen to it and enjoy it. Here we go. Boom.
Round up the brown.
All right, kitty treats.
Cancel the schools. Genocide the kids. Nominate the fools.
There you go.
Take all the money.
Who we got today? I see 3 down there.
Society of zombies. Hey,
got a Miss Precious. You Precious? She's right here.
I pledge allegiance.
All right. Let me touch you. I gave you food. Asshole.
In fraud we trust. That's the plan.
Always covered in hair for the show. It's crazy.
Our tale is tough.
You're a good man. You deserve more. Thank you, Power. It all adds up. See you guys on Wednesday. After party coming up next. Love you guys. Good night.
We are so fucked. Turns out our people sucked. We aren't great, but we're definitely
fucked. Did I miss anything? I bet I missed something. Let me look right quick.
Such a dumb people in
Swaggering Cat! The Pharaohs seek absolution for missing Friday show. Please accept their offers and their regrets. Scritches to the Pharaohs, Swaggering Cat. Sorry I missed you. I hope you're still around. I love you. Very generous. Everybody loves a Swaggering Cat. Thank you, buddy.
We are not great.
I pledge you. Oh, BBC $50. Did I get that? I hope I said BBC $50.
In fraud we trust.
Love you, BBC.
That's the plan. No heroes left. Our tale is tucked. I hope you understand. We are so fucked. We are so fucked. Turns out our people sucked. We are great, but we're definitely
fucked. This one goes out to Swaggering Cat and BBC.
We are so fucked. Turns out our people sucked. We aren't great, but we're definitely fucked. One nation under fraud. One nation under fraud. We are one nation under fraud. Impossibly flawed. Orange is the new god. We are so fucked. We are so fucked. Turns out our people sucked. We aren't great, but we're definitely fucked.
Good night, everybody. Switch over now. Love you back, Carolyn.